guys, welcome back to my channel. The struggle is so real today, guys. I have been under so much stress and I've barely been able to sleep. I think I fell asleep at like 3 in the morning and then woke up at like 8:30, 9, but it's okay. I made a caramel macchiato, so it's all good. I have wet hair just because it's so damaged right now and I just wanted to let it air dry while I'm doing the makeup, and then I'm gonna style the hair later. You guys, this video might be a hot mess, just a forewarning, so I'm sorry. But yeah, it's prom season. I went to prom in 2009, and at the end of the video, I think I'm gonna post my prom picture. I did my own makeup and my own hair. So you can just wait for that. Let's do this prom look. So I'm going to prep the skin with, actually I'm pretty dry, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Fix Plus. Add some hydration. And then just, I mean, we all know, you know, with dances and stuff, it does get like really hot when you're dancing, and like if you're inside the building, depending on like where your prom's gonna be at, and you have, you know, to get through pictures, dinner, the dance, and then if you're going to do anything afterwards, so you just want it to last a really long time and look like really nice. So the step 1, make it forever. This is the mattifying base, so I'm only gonna focus this on my T-zone or wherever you get oily. The next product I'm gonna take is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is gonna go where you're not oily, and this is more for extra glow and radiance. Okay, so the tape is on. Next, I'm like, I kind of have a sore throat because I slept with the AC on like really low last night. I'm that type of person that I hate being warm, like sweaty warm, like uncomfortably warm when I'm sleeping. I would rather it be freezing so I can add more blankets to get warm, if that kind of makes sense. But I think I dropped the temp just a little too much last night. All right. So, MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot with a flat brush. This is a MAC 242. This is just going to prime the eyelids. You could just put it all over. You can use your finger if you'd like to also. So I'm gonna go in with the KKW Beauty Mario palette. This palette is turned into one of my favorites, not just because it's so universal and the colors you can use with like everything, but because I really love the formulation of these shadows. They blend so beautifully. And yeah, but I'm gonna go in with these, let's see. And the blending brush is a Morphe M433, my favorite. I'm gonna start with this shade right here just to give a little neutral base all over the lid. You guys know I pretty much never plan my videos, as far as like, I don't try a look first and then film it. Just go with it. All right, so the next one is this orangey shade with the same brush. This is just gonna go in the crease. Focus on the outer part of the crease first, and then blend in any excess that you may have. And then just take a just a clean, fluffy blending brush to blend out the edges up top and make it flawless. All right, just like that. Now I'm gonna take the deepest brown shade using the same brush and buffing this in on the outer corner. And then just go back and forth between your clean brush to blend out anything so you can see what's going on. And then dip back into your other one. And if you want to, I'm gonna take, or you can take a little more of a defining brush, a little smaller. This is a Morphe E28. Just pack that a little bit more on the outer corner. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here a little bit and focus that on the outer V just to kind of blend the first two colors together. And it will add a little bit more warmth in there. Make it pop a little bit. So I wish that this palette came with black. That's the only negative thing that I would have to say about it, just because I wish there was one color just like a little deeper than the brown. So for the black, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Noir black eyeshadow, focusing this just on the outer V of the eye. And just keeping it like blending slowly just because I'm trying to control it so it doesn't blend into the other colors and take away the work that we've already done. All right, so for the lid, I'm gonna use the Stila Glitter and Glow. What are they? These are like the Magnificent Metals, the liquid eyeshadow. This is the shade Wanderlust. It is pinky and like gold reflex kind of. I don't know, it's really, really pretty. But I'm just gonna apply this all over the lid. So just make sure that you let this dry first before you open your eye. So I'm gonna just buff this in the crease just a little bit and push it around with my finger. And then taking the black brush, the black brush that we use the black shadow with, and pushing that back and forth between the liquid shadow and the black eyeshadow, just so that way it blends flawlessly. Okay, so it is dried. You could either leave it as is, or if you want to be a little extra, go ahead and take another glitter and just like kind of tap it over top. So this is the Violet Voss Venus glitter. It's like a silver holographic. Now for the next part, this is the part that I'm kind of excited about because I've never done something like this before. But you need a gel liner for this, or like a cream to gel, and an angled brush for the liner. Make sure it's really, really flat and crisp, no frayed edges. I'm going to just basically line the eye. The issue is with glitter, with a, I don't know, I guess this is just maybe for me, or let me know if you have this problem too, but it's so chunky that, I mean, you can't really get a precise line, and the cream with the brush just kind of tends to take the product off. So I only go about halfway, and then I'm going to take a liquid black liner and just start with the front and connect it to where I left off with the cream. This is just how I kind of have to do it. And then taking a little small smudgy brush. This is a MAC one. What number is this? A MAC 230. Just going to smudge the gel like back and forth. And then you can tap it into some black shadow. And then peel off your tape. Take a makeup wipe and cut it. So I ended up just doing my lashes and top mascara off camera. The lashes that I used were Morphe Hypnotic, and these lashes are only $10. They are the best $10 for lashes I've ever spent. Start my foundation with my Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation, and this is the shade Blanc or Blank, I don't know. And I only have 3% of my battery left. So if my camera dies, I'm just gonna go and do my hair. So if I come back and it's different, you'll know why. But yeah, let's get started with foundation. I'm gonna go, obviously we want full coverage, something that's gonna last us through the whole night. And this stuff, I really like this foundation. This color is very light, but that's okay. So just gonna buff it out with a flat kabuki brush. This is a Morphe E31. Oh, look at how pale I look, and my curls are like coming out too. So yeah, this is very, very light for me, but it works because I'm using it as a base, and it gives so much coverage. I'm just gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix shade NC10 and my Morphe sponge, and just kind of go over another layer. Okay, so that top layer just kind of sealed in the cream foundation, gave it a little bit of extra coverage. The next step is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm the shade Fair Neutral, and I'm just going to take this right under the eyes and blend that one out with the Morphe sponge. And then just tap out the excess to any other spots you want a little extra coverage, or if you get any redness around your nose, anything like that. And then to set the under eye, as always, the LA Girl Pro Powder. This is my absolute favorite setting powder for concealer. And just setting under the eye with the MAC Studio Fix powder, the shade NC15 or NC20. I'm gonna go with the NC20 just because I have a very, very light base right now. And this brush is from It Cosmetics. It's my favorite face brush ever. So soft. It doesn't leave any hairs. So now for the bronzer and getting some warmth up in here, the MAC Give Me Sun Mineralized Powder with a big fluffy brush. Just in circular motions going upwards and filling in the hollows of the cheeks. For blush, I'm going to do the Laura Geller Baked Blush in the shade Sunswept. This has a little bit of a glow to it and it's very peachy. And that's kind of what I am going for. All right. Highlight, most important part. The Anastasia Amrezy is my current fave with my Morphe M501. And I'm just gonna go in, basically following right underneath where we cut the liner on the eye. We are set for highlight. Now, I'm gonna go in and do my brows off camera real quick. All right, guys, we are back. My camera died, so that was exciting. I just did my hair, changed a little bit, got more into the theme of things, but we're almost done. I'm just gonna smoke out the bottom part of my eye. So, sorry, I need to pull this mirror in. Let's see. Oh, I did my brows, and I was gonna say, so for my brows, I use the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, shade number 4, with their 24-hour brow setting gel. I'm gonna take the darkest shade and smudge it right underneath the lash line. Grab a little bit of the black eyeshadow, same brush. When you're using black, make sure you just really tap it off. And I'm taking that up into the lash line. And then the next step, just to deepen and smoke it up a little bit more, is any black eyeliner. Just go ahead and do your waterline. And then I'm gonna go up in the upper waterline too, a little bit. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara to coat the bottom lashes. So the next step after you are all smoked out underneath is just to take any little pencil type brush. I'm gonna spritz it with the Fix Plus and go in with the highlighter for the inner corner. So the reason I did this kind of eye is because it can really go with any color. If you wanted to go a little more vampy and do a deeper tone, if you want to stick with neutral, depending on like the color that you are wearing to prom. So I just kind of like a classic nude lip. So let's see, MAC Oak Liner. I'll go in with that first. And then my current fave is MAC Peach Stock. This is a satin lipstick. Okay, today is just not a day to film for me. My camera died again. But the last step, actually second to last step, is the gloss. You could leave it matte if you wanted to, but why would you do that? So see-through gloss from MAC. Then spritz your face and set and lock all that makeup in. All right, guys, this is my finished prom look for 2018. I hope you like it, and I can definitely say it's come a long way since the makeup styles when I went to prom. But if you are going to prom this year, I hope you have so much fun, and if you did like this tutorial, then thumbs up and comment down below. Oh, and also I have a new little outro at the end of my video with all my social media, so let me know what you think of that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.